It's Eric Bakker, the naturopath. Thanks for coming back. Here's a question I've been asked a couple of times now, and it's good to do a little video on it. Why do drugs like antibiotics initially work, but then they stop working? They slowly give like a relief of symptoms initially, but then after a period of time, they don't really work anymore. Well, you've got to remember that antibiotics are highly targeted drugs, okay? They target bacteria, certain types of bacteria. They work on the cell walls of the bacteria. They kill bacteria. And so, of course, that's going to have an initial effect because they're going to take a lot of stuff down, okay, which is going to relieve the body. But then what happens after a while, there's a void, okay, and that void quickly gets filled with other bacteria and yeasts. Yeast will quickly jump into that area, like squatters. It's a bit like you clean out a whole city street, and the first thing that will come back into those houses will be probably not really the best kind of people, maybe crack addicts and that kind of stuff. So they'll quickly move in. Undesirables. And of course, they're going to create a hell of a mess and a noise and a fuss. And that's what's going to happen with your body. You're going to clean out stuff initially, but then create a void, a vacuum for other stuff to get in there. And of course, then antibiotics on top of that will not really do much anymore until another an antibiotic is given, or a stronger one. And then creates that space, and then the void again, even worse. So repeating antibiotics time and again creates nothing but a sick person. That's what it's going to do. The first hit's always the best hit, and I find the same with natural medicine. So usually I target parasites or bacteria quite well, and that's why I designed the CanXida products, because when they come in there, they take a lot of stuff down, but they don't take the good guys down like the antibiotics do. Antibiotics will wipe out lactobacillus indiscriminately. The CanXida remove will not do that. It won't wipe out beneficials. Now, how do I know that? How can I be cocky in saying that? I can say that after seeing many stool test reports before and after, both antibiotics and both also after the CanXida products. And with the antibiotics, it's devastating what you see. You really see an incredible wipeout of the beneficial bacteria, which I don't see with the products I created. Right? I'm not trying to sell stuff to anybody. I'm just saying be careful of antibiotics, particularly if you repeat them round after round after round. You'll only end up really sick and potentially with autoimmune disease because you're wiping out so much bacteria. It can take years sometimes for them to grow back. So just be very careful with antibiotic prescriptions. Thanks for tuning in.